Hi, guys. Welcome to some more Real Talk Dog Talk. I'm Tori.
And I'm Barb.
For those of you who haven't joined us before, if you have any questions or comments, you can email us at realtalkdogtalk@yahoo.com.
And if you are a regular listener and or emailer, we love hearing from you. Keep those emails coming in.
Yes.
So, happy birthday, Tori.
Happy birthday, Mom.
Thank you.
You're
Do we
welcome.
sound confused? We're not.
We're not.
No.
No.
We share the birthday.
I've always said I was either the best or worst birthday present, because who wants to really be doing that on their birthday?
Sometimes you're the best.
Sometimes the worst.
Yes.
I know. We'll be honest about it, okay?
Yeah. By the time you guys out there are listening, it will have passed. But we had our birthday weekend this weekend and hit a little restaurant and had some time with Tori's son. So
Yes.
That was fun. A lot of fun.
Good birthday. We used to go out for a girls' day because I'm the only girl. So we ditched the boys for a day and go do whatever we wanted.
That was kind of the interesting part of having you on my birthday, was that you were the only girl. Yeah. So, kind of better to have on your birthday.
Exactly. Yeah. It's a win-win.
Yeah.
Kinda.
So anyhow, so we had a nice Saturday with, well, we can't exclude him. He's your kid.
He is.
Even though he's a dude.
He is a dude, but kids don't count as dudes till they're like stupid teenagers. He's not there yet.
So he's a mini dude?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll say that.
Well, so anyhow, we had a nice birthday, and it's done and gone for another year. I made it.
You did.
I made it another year.
Sure
I'm never depressed about getting old, because I'm just like, woo! I didn't die.
Yeah. One more year done, fully and mostly intact.
Yeah, the foot's a little issue.
Yeah.
Anyhow, but yeah, it's been a good year.
Yeah. We've gone through a lot. Just in life.
And probably more to come.
Yeah. We're not done yet. Okay.
No. So, we are not.
No. So here we are for another podcast, and we're gonna do what we can. It's our birthday, so
I know. Well, we talk about this periodically.
Yes.
And I just feel like for anybody new listening, we really need to reinforce the fact that we, at the start of this podcast, earlier on episodes, really sucked.
It was quite rough.
Yeah,
it was. So if you're going back listening to some of the previous episodes, forgive us and just appreciate how far we've come.
Right.
Okay.
Tori wanted to cry
pretty much the whole time.
I wanted to ground her.
Yeah. I'm too old for that. So send me to my room. Oh no.
Now she wants to.
Yeah. Hardly a punishment. Yeah.
But we have improved. I don't know if people love us or not really, but we just within ourselves know that we have really improved quite a bit with
really have. And we're glad you stick around and listen, and we appreciate everyone that tunes in. So
yes, we do.
It's great.
And the questions help us make our episodes every week.
And they make us smarter, let's be honest. I mean,
well, they make us research more, but at my age, I'm on a decline.
You pretty much know the stuff like before we research it. There's only a few facts you don't really know.
Well, except for I'm on the decline, see?
Oh, are you going to start forgetting everything now?
Forgetting what?
Yeah. Hey, and now they have raised the senior citizen age.
Okay, all right. So, I know this is totally off topic, but I went out to eat today.
Yeah.
Today is actually Saturday.
Yes.
And this is our birthday. And I'm thinking, man, I'm going for that senior, citizen discount. I can get it now.
Yeah.
And I'm all excited. And they raised it.
Of course they did.
to 65.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can make it that far.
Well, you probably will. I mean, your mom has been pretty sure she wasn't going to make it for like 20 years now, and she's still kicking. So,
I'm not that much like her, but she is
No.
almost 100.
and she is a little dramatic. So,
Sound of mind.
Mhm. She knows what's going on. She does. She knows
She's
what's
in
up.
very good shape. She is
Yes.
vintage for sure.
Yes.
But yeah. So now,
So-
for those of you who are going to be turning 60,
Forget
you can
it.
throw all those benefits to that out the window
Yep.
because now no free meals, no cheap meals, no nothing till
No.
you're 65.
Yeah. Which, who decided that? I want to know.
Yeah.
You know,
You know, it used to be 55.
that's what I still thought it was.
I got to 55 and they changed it to 60.
Yeah. See,
Now I'm just about to 60. Well, I am now. I'm to 60.
are they
And now
watching you?
65. I think they're keeping a track of me.
Great.
I know.
Great.
I know.
Now we're really in trouble.
I want cheap food.
Yeah. That's part of the perks, isn't it? I mean, gosh.
Yeah, I'm poor.
Jeez. Same.
Anyhow. Okay, enough of my silliness. Let's get on track here.
All right.
You know, you talked I don't know which episode it was on, but you had a person from your town
Mhm.
who was talking about how he has like 3 dogs
Yeah.
and 2 of them are just great. They're happy in the yard, they do whatever.
Yeah.
But he has one mischievous one
Mm-hmm.
that digs under,
Yes.
and then the good ones think, hey, that looks fun.
Mm-hmm.
So when the naughty guy leaves, then the 2 good dogs, I'm saying good in air quotes,
Yes.
the 2 good dogs take off with the naughty guy.
Yeah.
Now, that happens. That happens a lot.
Yeah.
I have that happen at my house.
Mhm.
Ziggy likes to, pull shenanigans, and then Karma thinks, hey, all right.
Oh, wow. That's a good idea. I'm going to try it too.
And actually, she's worse to catch than Ziggy. Ziggy just
Oh.
comes back.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, freedom.
I think Ziggy just wants to see if he can, and he can.
He can.
So-
if his head fits everything else, well,
It's strange.
it is.
It's,
But, sometimes people, have a dog and it has, seems lonely,
yeah.
has little lack of zest for life.
Yeah.
So they think, hey, I'm going to get him a dog
Yeah.
or her.
Right.
And so they get a second dog to kind of help eliminate boredom and, loneliness,
Mhm.
things along those lines. And I personally am a 2-pet rule person.
Same. I agree. I don't always want to throw the ball, or, well, these guys don't really chase balls, but you get my point. Play tug, go, play with them.
Chase around.
Yeah.
Well, you're a couch potato.
I am.
So, and also, we're gone at work for how many hours every day,
Yeah.
plus travel time.
Yeah.
And there's Fido at home looking out the window thinking, where'd they go? I think they left for good this time,
Yeah.
But I think I don't care if it's a cat and a dog and a dog, or a cat and a cat. I think it's really great if you can provide a second pet so there's some interaction during the day.
I think so too. And, I think it depends on because even if, say, Jim, great example. I've thought before, he'd probably be happy all on his own.
Jim might.
Jim might, but he's a special dog. Okay.
You mean he's got an attitude?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love him to pieces, but I think he's now Enzo. I've thought that about him too, but he hops at Jim sometimes, and I think he would probably be miserable if it was just him.
Mm-hmm.
He likes to have company, and he's a very affectionate dog, and
Right.
Jim's kind of like a cat where he doesn't really care.
Yes. Shiba Inus are like cats, if you ask me.
Yep.
Well, but, along with getting a dog, when you already have a dog, your lifestyle is kind of set how it is, whether it's a work or kids' school routine.
Right.
When you do pick a second dog, you kind of have to really hunker down on that research, because the second dog has a lot of shoes to fill.
Right.
When you get your first dog, it's the first one, it's the only one. They just have to get used to you in the house, and on and on.
Yeah.
You get a second dog, you've got an established older dog
Yes.
that they have to get along with and be able to get into a routine with, and then get used to you, your family, your lifestyle.
Right.
Everything involved in owning a dog, is a little amplified with the decision on the second one.
Right.
So you do have to take a look at the breed, and, is it a social dog? Is it not? What do you need this dog to accomplish by coming to your home to live?
And I would hope too with that, people would take the time to really, really look into that, because the last thing you want to do is have to rehome a dog because they weren't the right fit, or, something like that.
Or there's the old crate and rotate.
Yeah.
That would be a bummer.
That's not a fun.
It's not a fun life for the dogs. They're spending too much time in their kennels. It's just, you just got to be really good. And I think it's important to introduce them correctly.
It is. I don't really like the let them go and let them figure it out. I think that's kind of just asking for a problem almost.
Well, a lot of, I don't know who I'd say thinks, I was going to say a lot of people. I don't know who those people are.
A lot.
When you introduce a new dog to an existing dog, whether it's a puppy or an adult from a rescue, it's best to introduce them on neutral ground.
Yeah.
Away from the home.
Right.
That way they're getting used to each other and not being all, hey, get away from that. That's mine.
Right.
Or the new one trying to play with toys that don't belong to him, and, the other dog getting upset. So if they're on neutral ground, they're learning about each other.
Right.
So I think that is an important first step. The problem with that is, not a lot of people buy a dog and ask their neighbor to hold it.
Yeah.
While you get the old dog acclimated to them.
Yeah.
It's kind of, you can't just bring them around a little at a time. They're either there or they're not.
Exactly.
So, although I'm recommending neutral ground, I also see there can be some difficulties with that.
Right.
And you can ask a friend
for sure
to help you introduce them and then take them home.
Right. Yeah. Well, and that's the thing. They don't even have to be dog people. You just need someone to hold a leash so the dog doesn't go wherever it wants. It doesn't have to be some big deal or anything like that. And, if you can't go somewhere else, try a park in your town or something. It's really anywhere that's not their home, I think would be a good place to start.
Right. Well, I think before any dog comes to your home, I'm going to assume it's a home. One thing to keep in mind is I always think preventative.
Yes.
And in pretty much every aspect of life, I avoid problems.
Right.
That's my thinking. That's why I'm not married.
Hey, if you don't do it, it can't go wrong. Okay. You like that one, didn't you?
I did. Anyhow, but if there is a possibility for some conflict, and when I say dogs get in scuffles or they have a conflict or anything, that does not mean that they're just going to be rip-roaring fighting all the time. Sometimes it's a very simple thing that you just have to be ready for any negative interaction.
Right.
And have a plan in place. What are you going to do if this happens? What are you going to do if this happens? How do you reintroduce them after a problem has arisen?
Yes.
It's real common for dogs to become more resource guarding.
Yeah.
After they have, a new dog has entered the home. But that's where it's the owner's responsibility to stay on top of that and not let things become a problem.
Right.
Now, I recall you called me I don't even know if we've talked about it on this, about Tito
Mm-hmm.
standing in front of Enzo.
Yes.
And Enzo absolutely was totally neutral, did not care.
Yep.
Both dogs are neutered,
Yes.
males.
Yep.
And Tito was asserting himself just standing in front of Enzo, which really, if you saw it, it looked really harmless.
It really did. I mean, Tito didn't even really look like he was standing directly in front of him. Oops. But he looked pretty relaxed. He didn't really act like anything was going on.
But he was alert.
He was alert and he was directly in front of him. It's not like he was halfway across the room standing just in front of him. I mean, he was pretty much at the end of his nose.
And through discussion, I told you that I thought he was trying to pull rank on Enzo.
Right.
So what I told you to do was stand up abruptly, stand between them, and push Tito away and say no.
Yes.
So what we did there was you asserted yourself to say, hey, I'm in charge.
That's right.
So when you have multiple dogs, you have to be ready to kind of do some problem solving. And as of right now, Tito and Enzo have no hassles. I think you said they did that like 2 or 3 times and you stopped it and that was it.
Yeah, it was 3 times it happened, and that the first time I kind of just saw it happen, I was a little caught off guard. And then the other 2 times I asserted myself, made sure they know who was the boss, and they have not had a problem since.
Right.
And Enzo's kind of a grumbly guy. He'll grumble at him if they get too close and he's napping, or
that's how I am.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, right. I mean, who wouldn't? Stop. So
anyhow, so that's an example of, and let's see, Enzo is almost 2.
Tito.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Tito is actually 7, 6.
Enzo is
6, and Tito is
almost 2.
Well, at the time he was a year and a half.
Yeah. Yes.
So, that's kind of a teenage time for those, this breed of dogs. So you were able to, step in and put an end to it right then and there.
Right.
And I think you have to be ready to deal with different scenarios.
Yes.
And you have to, like at my house, I know that loud noises will interrupt any disagreements going on in the yard.
Yep.
And I have is it a boat horn?
An air horn, boat horn. Yeah.
I call it a canna horn.
Yeah. That's what it is.
And it lets out a pretty good
horn. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I have when I see somebody acting like they shouldn't be.
Right.
I blow the horn and they're like, what the heck?
Oh my goodness.
And they're looking all over. They don't know what even happened. They totally forget that they were having a disagreement.
Right.
So whatever your method of handling it, you need to be prepared and have some thoughts on how you're going to deal with separating them or reintroducing them. I know when you have 2 dogs not agree, you make them both go in their kennels.
That's right.
When you separate them, then they go to their kennels.
Yep. No one's more, you both suck.
Right.
Go to your kennels.
Yep. So you just need to have a plan like that. If you're going to kennel train your dog, then the new dog and the old dog, and that was another thing I read, is to make sure to keep things even.
Yeah.
Don't treat one different than the other.
Right.
And, really, if you think about this, I know this is the thing you hated when you were growing up.
It's the kids thing, isn't it?
I know. Yeah.
I know.
It's like having a new baby.
It is true, though. I'll be honest. I mean, now that I have a kid,
you're seeing the similarities.
Yeah. I mean, I get it.
It's just a matter of bringing a new member into the family and making sure it works and not playing favorites.
Well, exactly. And I think sometimes people think, oh, well, what if I like one more? It's like, let me just say, it's like, because I have multiple dogs, and I can't really say that I like one dog more than the other, because I'll say it. I'm going to say it now. It's like kids. They're all different. It's not like you like them any less. They're just different.
Mm-hmm.
You like different things about each dog, and you have to, pay attention to how each one acts in any situation.
Well, I'm guessing people might think I like Ziggy more than the others because I talk about him more.
Mhm.
Actually, he's the naughty one, so I just have more to say.
Well, right? It's true. He's a stinker. That guy.
Yazzie, he gets something in his mouth he's not supposed to have, and I walk over and say, "Spit that out," and he spits it in my hand. I mean, he's just like,
okay,
easy peasy, no hassles. He just does what he's supposed to. He's honestly a little on the boring side, but
he's adorable, though. Let me say that.
Everything sags from his brow bones down.
It does.
But anyhow,
with all of this information you're receiving right now, when you're thinking about getting another dog, make sure you have time.
Oh, you know what I did?
What'd you do?
I wrote time on my notes.
Yeah. See? You need it, because all this stuff we're talking, you need to be able to have the time to put into all of that.
Time meaning extra trip to the vet.
Yes.
If they get sick, extra trip to the vet.
Yep.
Extra cleaning. Typically 2 dogs going to shed twice as much.
Mm-hmm. I sweep twice a day and I can still have piles. Okay.
I know. Extra training.
Yep.
I mean, it's best to train individually.
Yeah.
And then you can bring them together and train them together as well. Especially if it's a younger dog, you want to start kind of individual.
Yeah.
But it is extremely time consuming to have multiple dogs. When I start doing stuff around my place, maybe around 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning, I'm not done till 2.
Right.
Which is typically when I have my lunch.
Yeah.
And then I go back to it, and then it's the end of the day.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and I do have multiple dogs. We have the Primo Corso kennels.
Yep.
Tori, you have 3 big dogs and
Jim.
I don't like the way she says that.
He's not just the little dog. He's Jim.
Yeah.
He's Jim. Okay.
But really having multiple dogs, even 1 or 2, is not for everybody.
It's really not. I will always have multiple dogs. That's my preference.
Mm-hmm.
I may not always have 4, but I think I will at least have 2 always, and probably 4. Let's be honest.
She would have 5 if I hadn't have found a wonderful family to take Atlas. She was in love with Atlas.
My favorite, like a little kind of Enzo, a little different, but he's like a couch potato too. We originally called him Cheech. That gives you any indication on his personality.
So that little puppy was so hilarious.
Oh my goodness.
We had like I don't know if I'd call it laminate flooring in the whelping room, and if I had just mopped to where it was a little bit wet, if Cheech would fall down, he would just stay down, stretched out, and take his front 2 paws and drag himself to dry land.
He would. Now, I just got to say, that's just good thinking, because he stood up, he's going to fall back down, right? He's like, you know what? Let me get myself out of this before I try and get up again.
But he's still adorable. Actually, there's a picture on Primo Corso Kennels Facebook page.
Yes.
That's a current picture, and he just turned 6 months. So that was taken just days before his 6-month birthday.
80 pounds.
Yep. He's a beautiful boy.
Oh my goodness.
We love updated pictures. If anybody out there has one of our puppies, we love to see them.
Yes.
They go on our Facebook page, and it just makes us feel good about what we do.
It does. We absolutely love. The most important thing is finding those dogs really good homes.
That is important. Yeah, that's top priority.
Amazing to see what they're getting up to, and how well they fit into their families.
I like that.
It's great.
One thing I want to mention as well here is, do I want to step on toes?
Well, you have before. Let's just do it.
I do it on a regular
Yeah,
basis. It's
yeah.
not just the podcast.
It's not.
So some people
Yes.
get a dog for their dog.
Yeah.
And because it relieves them of the responsibility of going out there and throwing the ball and chasing the dog around, they tend to just kind of let the dogs be.
Right.
And the new dog, even the old dog, really needs to have human interaction. They also need to know that, and I'm very strong on this point in many respects, but they have to know you're the leader of the pack.
They do.
And if you remove yourself from that position, then they are going to become more pack-minded amongst themselves.
Right.
So it's important to make sure that you maintain your status with the dogs. And, for those of you that are just being lazy and sitting on the couch watching TV, Tori, and letting the dogs play.
Yeah. See what happened there. And then I had to fix it. I had to fix it then.
So, yeah, it's really important to, have separate training time. I mentioned that earlier.
Yes.
For each dog, it's important to train them together too, so that as a group, they know you're still the person in charge.
Right.
So don't replace yourself with a second dog. That is a really big mistake.
Well, and I feel like it's when you're doing that, it should be more like what you had said earlier in the episode, that when you're gone, they keep each other company. When you're not really feeling like throwing the ball, playing fetch, running around, they can keep each other entertained. But you want to make sure, like you said, for sure.
Well, I read one article where it said that getting a second dog is not a solution to your current dog's behavioral issues.
Yeah.
And I'm on the fence there.
Okay.
Because, that can go two ways.
Right.
One is, if the dog is being destructive because it's lonely or doesn't get enough energy burned off, I feel like that could really help.
Right.
I feel like, if they have an hour just running hard with another dog, I think that'd be great for them. If they have the dog there while you're gone at work or your kids' ball games or hockey games, it's also going to eliminate that destructive behavior. Now, there are other things too. But what I do want to make sure everybody, semi-plans on is that can backfire. Like your town friend here whose dog influenced the good dogs to run away.
Yes.
So it can backfire. It can, good dogs can teach, younger, new dogs great things.
Yeah.
And they can also teach them to be naughty.
Well, honestly, full disclosure, Enzo has taught Betsy and Tito some naughty things. Why did I let them see that? But I mean, you can't be watching them 100% of the time. It's going to happen. So, and I would think if your dog is having issues, there are plenty of reasons that it can work out to get another dog. Also, I feel like you would want to maybe pinpoint the reason for the behavior first, so that you're not, making the situation worse or,
Well, I'm working on potty training Poppy.
Yes.
And she is a pistol.
Yeah,
she is on go
all the time.
So I've realized that she won't go potty without Yazzie in the yard. I don't know if I've mentioned that before, but it's heavy on my mind.
Yeah.
Because, I'm trying to get ready to go somewhere, have something going on. Someone's coming over, and I just want to get Erin pottied quick.
Right.
So we can, go about whatever it is.
Yep.
And there's been a few times that I've taken Poppy outside. She's 6 months. And she just stands there looking at me like, I don't know what you want. And then I go get Yazi, and he comes out and starts walking around the fence and lifting his leg. And she's like, ow, oh.
That's what I'm supposed to do. Oh, right.
Is that poop I smell? Oh.
You know what? I feel like I gotta.
I'm going to poop too.
This is a good spot. This is a good one. You know?
So, I mean, there's that side of it too. I
Yeah.
mean, they can teach them. I know some people that purchased Primo Corso Kennel's dog got it just prior to their Rottweiler dying. I would say 6 months, maybe
I
a
think
year.
so.
And they wanted the older dog to teach the new one, you know, the ropes
Yeah.
about being out by the, you know, cattle and
Yep.
I guess chickens and
yeah.
whatever.
They're farmers.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of outside time.
Yeah. So they did that so that their dog could teach the young one.
Mm-hmm.
Which that's, you know, I kind of like that thinking, but you can't 100% rely on that. You got to have a plan B.
Well, you do. And, you know, my dogs are naughty. So most of what they're teaching each other is naughty.
Oh.
Not
Well, don't give up till you hit plan FU.
Yeah. Well, we're not there yet.
No.
So, and they're young still.
Yeah.
So, well, Enzo's not really young, but, you know, yeah, there's time. And, you know, again, you need time.
Yes.
So,
well, there are, with multiple dogs, I feel I can speak on this. There are things that you can do that are so simple to teach them that you're the one in charge, you're the one in control. Little things like make them sit down before you open the door to go out.
Right.
Sit down and wait for their dog food. Then they're seeing that you're the person in charge. You have the things that they want.
Yes.
If they learn those little impulse controls and they know that you want them to, that they have to earn what they're going to get from you.
Right.
They're going to start knowing you're the boss. That's a good step to start with. And then there's other things you can do. You know, what do I do? Well, Zeus, I give him and Tango a treat every night before I'm done for the night.
Yep.
And Zeus is super high energy. And I do two things. One, before he goes out, I make him sit before I open the kennel gate.
Right.
And when he gets his late night treat for the night, he has to sit to get that. Now, I don't do that to Tango.
Yeah.
Because Tango's super laid back and just a sweetheart.
And he's usually sitting anyway, waiting to come out.
Yeah.
So
where Zeus is like, he's literally leaping off all 4 feet, straight up in the air. His head goes over the top of the kennel.
Yeah.
So for him, I need him to understand, slow it down.
Right.
I'll get you what you need, but you got to slow down.
Right.
And if you start it off like that and take the existing dog and implement some of those little impulse behaviors, then they're going to continue to know you are the boss. They aren't a pack.
Well, and it makes me think of, you know, I'm talking about reels and videos on Facebook again here. It's my turn, I guess.
Yeah.
But when the other dogs are telling on the other dogs, and it's like, I think there's one, are they golden retrievers or something, or yellow lab? There's a couple of them, and the owner says, you know, who did this? Was that you? And they paw the other dog, and the other dog like jabs him in the face in the face with its nose, like, I can't believe you just said that. And it's super cute. But there's other instances, you know, videos out there where dogs are doing that, and that makes me think that they probably both know that it was naughty.
Well, if you walk in and your couch cushions are shredded,
Hmm.
they've got to know that's not okay.
There's no way they don't, right?
I have a hard time with that, but um, I don't know.
I don't know. I've seen husky coming right out of couches before.
Yeah, on that one,
So,
yeah.
yeah.
There was a
That's-
reel where a husky came out of a heat register.
Oh, well, that seems like a tight squeeze.
And the lady said, "What the F?"
Would have been my reaction.
I don't know what she
That
said.
is one
something
large
like that.
rodent.
Yeah. So, but as far as I could tell, it was the only dog. So
Oh,
see
well,
what happens
thi-
when they get lonely?
Especially huskies.
They get stuck in
Come
heat
on.
bins.
Yeah.
You can do a few things to help kind of minimize some of the jealousy.
Mm-hmm.
Provide them each with their own bed.
Yep.
I want, this to me is like, second nature really, but, it says to provide them their own dish. And I agree with that, but I choose to feed my dogs all separately.
Well, my dogs have, I guess they share dishes, but they eat separately.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think, for them to have their own dishes is great. If you are kennel training, they both need to have their own kennel space.
mm-hmm.
Do not, I don't care who you are or what you are, trainer, vet, dog behavioralist, if you're putting two dogs in one kennel, huge mistake. So make sure they have their own area as far as the kennel goes. And I don't know, it's not really possible at my house, but maybe if you're only having two dogs, they could each have a certain special toy.
Yeah. Well, and I'll tell you, when I buy toys, I know you know this, but I buy three of the same thing.
Do they fight over?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they don't want one of their own. They want theirs.
Good effort.
I try.
Yeah.
I try. And they don't want a different one.
No.
So, yeah, just got you just got them a couple toys yesterday.
Yeah.
And
I only got two, sorry.
That's all right. They all wanted the one anyway.
Oh.
So,
mm-hmm. Well, it's just a good idea to I think that if they're put in a forced situation where they've got to share everything, you're going to have more conflicts.
I would agree with that. Yeah.
So if there's things that you give one dog, see if you can't possibly give it to the other so that it's equal. They're getting the same, same everything.
If you're given treats, give unless it's a training situation.
I cringe at the thought of even saying this because all of a sudden I'm going to be like, everyone's an idiot on that podcast. Don't listen.
Uh-oh.
But Minty got Lyme's disease.
Yeah. Well, we caught that fast, though. I still don't know how that happened.
Bad me.
So.
Anyhow, she was just laying in her kennel. She was not moving or getting up or doing anything. It was a fight to get her out to the bathroom. She just did not want to move. And so I was taking her bedding out because I would bring her out and have her lay on a bath mat.
Yeah.
And then I would clean her kennel out and put new bedding in and put her back in.
Yeah.
And when I don't know when she did it, but it had to have been when she was sick. I went to pick up the bedding and I found two toys chewed up in there.
Oh, she's been hoarding them.
Yeah. And I have never known, she'll do that with my shoes.
Yeah.
I'll catch her taking one in there.
Yep.
But no, she was at some stage of her sickness. By the way, she is better now, looking good, feeling good. She's not quite as playful as she used to be, but I'm not sure she's running at 100%.
Yeah.
She's still got another week or so of medication. So, but even not feeling well, she was taking a few toys in there. And and my dogs are in kennels, they do have toys.
They do. Yeah.
They have, what do we have? Kongs and those orange bones that I don't know what they're called.
I don't know. They're similar to a Kong, but just different shape.
Yeah, it's kind of a hard rubber.
Yeah.
But yeah. So even Minty, stashing the
Yeah.
toys. She felt like I was not giving her enough.
I guess, yeah. Well, and while I have JoJo for the time being, she's an interesting one because she will. I found so many things in her kennel. So many. Did I tell you about the socks?
I think you mentioned that.
Yeah, socks, a slipper, multiple toys. I mean,
Was there any bedding in there? Was there room for bedding in there?
well, I had some nice blanket in there for her, and I'll tell you what, you pick that thing up, and she's hiding things underneath it.
Well, I think she did that the other day when I was here, and she had what did she bring out? I think she brought out 2 bowls from the kitchen.
Yeah,
that she was going to lay down with, and you said, "Uh-oh, she started."
Yeah, because the other dogs have to see, right? Perfect example. They have taught her to chew on the dishes. They're dog dishes, not mine. But
well, that'd be a problem.
Well, sometimes Tito likes to get the Tupperware out of my sink if I don't wash it right away. So
yeah,
he's naughty. Anyway, but already she's learned that from the older dogs here. So
it is time for our midsummer visit with Daytrick.
Yes.
My grandson and your son.
That's right. That's right.
How are you doing?
Good.
Excellent.
That was so convincing.
How's your summer going?
Good. I have like a month left. Month and a half.
You're at the final countdown for summer being over.
Yes, and to be honest, I wish there was more.
I don't think I know a kid who doesn't say that. I think most kids would like it to be longer.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wish it was extended by an extra month, because that would be great.
That would be great.
I have a feeling once the end of that month came, you'd be like, oh, gosh.
If we just had one more month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
And it'd probably just continue until there's just no school.
I think so.
Right. And I'm pretty sure your mom would let you get away with it.
Probably.
Wow. I love the optimism there.
Is he wrong?
Yeah. So wrong.
So, Daytrick, we're talking about getting a second dog to help your current dog have a better life. What do you have for thoughts on that?
Well, it depends on the gender.
Interesting. Why?
Male and male, they will play together and do all that. Female, same thing. But then it's different with the male and female.
Why is that?
Well, it depends if they're spayed or neutered. It
Right.
depends.
Good. Yes.
Because I'm not going to say, because to be honest, it's not, I can't say it.
Say what?
So, if you don't want them to breed or anything, just make sure one of them's either spayed or neutered.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's very important. I am a real supporter of spaying and neutering dogs unless you are in a legitimate and responsible breeding business.
Yes. I spay and neuter all the way.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah. So you're right on that. That's a good
Yeah.
point. Any other thoughts?
No, not really.
I didn't think so because you
Yeah.
yawned pretty good there. I thought,
Yeah. He's bored already.
I know.
My goodness.
I'm not bored. I'm just tired.
Oh.
I've been
oh.
tired all day.
Okay. Well, what else is there? I mean, what other reasons do you think it might be good
Or bad.
or bad for getting a partner dog?
An ESA dog for a dog.
I'm not really sure, but all I know is that they'd probably play together a lot.
Mm-hmm. Is that what happened over at your dad's house? I know you were saying you got another one over there.
Oh yeah, Yogi.
Okay.
He's he's mainly Malamute and quarter German Shepherd, so he's gonna be bigger than Stella.
Mhm.
And Stella doesn't want to be around him because he's just way too rowdy.
Yep, the older dog syndrome where I just made that up. That's not a real
It's an
term.
annoying dog.
It
It was good. You convinced me.
Thanks. But the older dogs don't always appreciate a puppy. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yogi is kind of irritating though because I recently got like hurt, like a sunburn, I
Mhm.
think. It was sunburn, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was sunburn. He jumped up on my shoulder and scratched it.
Ouch.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got super sharp claws, and we do try and trim him, but he runs. So
Dogs don't like their nails done always.
No.
yeah, so he's also got the baby teeth.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah.
Extra sharp.
How
as
old
well.
is Yogi? Do you know?
I'm not sure. He's like 0-1 something.
0-1.
Like I'm not sure.
Is he like 6 months old? Do you know?
Yeah, no,
No.
not
Okay.
really.
Younger than that?
I don't know.
Okay.
He's getting pretty big.
Okay. And just to clarify, Daytrick has never actually been sunburned before. So he doesn't this is his first time. So now he knows what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And
So-
it hurts.
Yeah. And he got a dog scratch on top of it. So
Ouch.
yeah,
Ouch.
I get it.
Do you know what Yazzie does when Poppy is annoying him?
What?
She likes to jump on him and bounce off him and stuff like that. So when she comes running at him and bounces up on his back, he tips his head way down low so she slides off.
That's smart thinking.
Yeah.
Just
So-
he's not doing anything really, just letting her go.
No.
Yeah. When you said like jumping off him, I thought of you know those dogs that do like backflips off the wall?
Yeah.
I imagine Poppy like running, doing a quick side jump off him. And,
Kind of, yeah.
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 She doesn't do the backflip, but she does kind of a sideways thing.
Yeah.
He's big enough he doesn't really move. He's kind
Yeah.
of solid, so she kind of bounces off him.
Yeah.
I just imagine his face looking annoyed / bored with her doing that. Like
Well, his face is oftentimes bored look.
it is so
Yeah.
cute. I just think they're all so cute. I just
They are.
can't.
Well, Enzo kind of has that bored look.
He has the most pathetic, sad face you've ever seen on a dog. I don't know how he gets his eyes to sag the way they do, but he sure does.
Yeah, he does. I'll give him.
So,
Well, Yazzie's got the saggy eyes going.
he
so.
does. That's probably why I like him so much because they look just like my dogs.
Were you going to say something?
Also, Enzo, he's currently sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
He fell asleep during this.
Sleeping
Yeah,
on
he's-
the job.
Yeah, he's supposed to be working. What's
Great.
he doing?
He's fired.
I would get fired if I slept at work.
Yeah, you would.
I know.
So that's strike one for Enzo.
Oh, yeah.
Strike one. This is
There it
your
is.
warning.
Yeah,
Now he looks fairly upset.
he's clearly concerned about his
Yeah.
employment. So,
No, okay.
all right.
There was this bulldog reel,
Okay.
Okay.
and this woman says to the bulldog, okay, this isn't verbatim. She says, okay, it's the first of the month and it's, time for rent here again.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have your portion?
Oh,
And the bulldog just continued to sit there, not responding.
right. Because no.
Yeah. So,
See, dogs, they just they so entitled, aren't they?
kind of like kids.
It's you're not wrong.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
Well, if you do have any, questions on, integrating a new dog, or you currently have two dogs and you have
Mhm.
situations that you're not clear on or how to handle, you can always check with a vet. They might have some suggestions for behavior, or you can do just your own research, or maybe contact a local trainer. We don't have trainers in our area really.
Yeah.
We're pretty remote up here, so just do your research. Tori and I rely on Google quite a bit, and we talk frequently. So if you have a good friend that is in tune with dog behavior, sometimes just kicking it around over a nice cold drink, you can figure it out right at home too.
Yeah.
But always make sure to consult the people in your area.
There's gonna be somebody.
Gotta be.
So, there's gotta be. We're not really professionals. I know we might.
I'm a professional.
Professional BSer.
Okay, but I'm a professional.
Professional nonetheless. Okay.
Hey, if you say it with enough confidence, they believe you.
It's you're not. Yeah. It's true.
Okay.
Okay. I believe you.
See?
It works.
I know.
And, again, if you have any questions or comments, go ahead and email us at realtalkdogtalk@yahoo.com. And go ahead and hit that follow button.
And thank you for joining us. We hope that you will be here for our next episode.
Goodbye.
See ya. Also, we're gonna have a serious talk with our one employee in our room,
Yeah, he's
Enzo. He's still sleeping.
deep trouble.
Deep trouble.
Mhm.
On that note,
Yeah.
goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.